Well, hello there, Pisces. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about October 20th through the 26th. I have the 12 cards in front of me. Indeed, we're doing a brand new layout, so if you are returning and haven't seen this yet, or you're new and haven't seen this yet, it's loosely based on the 12 houses of the astrological chart, and I'm using the tarot cards to clarify where you are, what's blocking, what your solution is in each one of those 12 houses. So it's super cool and super exciting, and I hope you like it. Leave a comment below to let me know if you do like it, and if it resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. My little baby channel is just starting to get going there, and every little thing helps. Every little like, every little subscribe helps me grow, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into it. Here they are, all 12 of these beautiful cards, and we are looking at, this deck is called the Magical Nordic Tarot. It was a gift from my sister, and I'm going to go ahead and add some more cards. Shout out to Miss Carol. Yes, these are beautiful cards. This is the only deck that is returning from last month, but I really wanted to play with them some more. I like the symbology on them, and I think that you will like it too. So the messages from my better angels and guides is that we need to step up, be a part of, and definitely create family and or embrace the family that we have, and also embrace all of the changes that are going on. There's so many changes. Be ready to embrace them. Let them be a part of what's going on. It's so good. You're making lists. You're wanting to be organized and write things down, watching your finances, taking good care to really handle things, okay? Oh, and the biggest thing we're doing is being flexible, right? Flexibility is going to be really, really important this month. So just be aware that, yeah, everything I'm doing here is me being flexible and going with the flow. I get to live all of the same things too. So it's exciting, right? Here we are. These are the cards for this week. And let's go ahead and talk about what's going on with you personally, what's going on in your head, what is the overriding mental thing that's happening for you right now. All right? You are growing. You are growing really, really strong because you are letting go of old tapes, meaning that people have told you in the past, maybe you couldn't do this, maybe you weren't strong enough, you weren't big enough, you weren't pretty enough, you weren't smart enough, whatever the hell that dumb lie was. It was a dumb lie. They didn't know anything. They were just angry, they were afraid, they were in the wrong place, and they said the wrong thing, okay? So that's a tape that you need to throw away and get rid of. And you're doing it. You're doing that work. You're seeing yourself succeeding in ways that other people told you you couldn't. Good on you. You're growing, and this is perfect. So your confidence is growing as you're working through this. If some of you are in the process of working through those crappy old tapes, I'm with you. I'm here for you, and I hope that you'll understand that you can do this. You can bust out of any preconceived walls or barriers people have put up for you to say that you shouldn't succeed, you shouldn't be awesome, and you shouldn't be in happy, beautiful, loving relationships. All those lies need to go, okay? So little by little, you're going to work through that, and it's going to be amazing because you're going to come out so strong. All right. We have your dreams and goals. Dreams and goals are definitely on your mind. They are there. They are not blocking you at all. You are, in fact, well, interesting when you're working through this. I can see why they would seem like a blockage when you're working through your old tapes telling you that you can't. So breathe and know that the tapes are bullshit. All right. Yeah, big words. Big words right there. Little spelling, big words. But now, your dreams and goals really are possible, okay? You can do this. Have more confidence in yourself and let go of that junk that somebody else left on your doorstep so many years ago. And know that, yeah, the Eight of Pentacles is here saying, just go do the work. If I just do the work, everything will be fine. If I just do the work, everything will be fine. Go do the physical labor to make what you want, okay? You can build anything you want, Pisces. You have the capacity, the intelligence, everything you have in your arsenal is perfect, and it's ready to go, okay? So just step up into it, do the right things, all right? and know that you're doing everything right, all right? You're going to be fine. Knight of Swords. In your money department, we're going to talk about your money department, fighting for your power in this situation. You want to stand up and say, hey, you need to take care. I mean, something needs to be pushed through a little bit. So you need to be the one who steps up into the bank and goes, hey, you need to get this going on here, all right? Make sure you take care of that. Or maybe one of those side jobs we were working on, somebody decided they didn't feel like paying or they weren't going to pay right away. And you're like, no, you got to pay now. Need that. Going to need that right now to make sure we get this thing done, okay? So definitely fight for your power in that situation. Fight to be in charge of this portion of how this is going down, okay? It's important. We have the Eight of Wands. It's going to happen very quickly, and it'll all resolve very quickly. And someone will step back and say, oh, you can be in charge of that, no problem. They apparently don't actually want to be in charge of it, so that'll help you out quite a bit. Be careful, though, as you proceed through this situation, because this is the devil showing me that you can sabotage yourself by becoming the one in charge of this situation. Maybe you fight for the control to get somebody else away from it, right? But then you redelegate it, okay? Think about redelegating this situation with the money so that you don't have to be the guy handling it, okay? Or the girl. Maybe you're not great with money, and that's okay. But you want somebody who is in charge of the money to be the best choice. Maybe the CPA. So you want to make sure that they understand you're a little baby company and you're working it through. But yeah, it's going to be a very quick change. When you do this, you will take control of it, but then you'll redelegate, okay? Because otherwise, it's a huge misstep, all right? So who are you taking it away from, right? Who are you trying to take the power away from, and why? Why are you taking the power about the money away from somebody? Is it because you think they're stealing? That's a great reason. If they aren't, if that's not the story, and you just want to be more in charge of things or make sure you're getting paid more, have the conversations. Work that through. It'll be very fast, okay? Whatever this is, you're going to work it out very fast. Don't sabotage yourself, okay? But redelegate to someone else, all right? Now, let's talk about the communication department. In communication, you're jumping into some new ways of communicating. So if this means you're going to start doing like push emails, you know, with the ones that are there to grow your business. You have a client base and you're going to start sending them coupons and ideas and promotions that you're doing for your new business. This is a new for you, and it's going to be interesting, and then it'll be a little complicated sometimes. Know that if you create some sort of structure around the situation, it will be easier for you. This is also about staying in your faith a little bit. Might block you. So no, it's not blocking you. You're going to stay in your faith, and you're going to create some structure to the situation where it'll happen on a routine basis. Like, I'm only going to send out promotions on Mondays and on Fridays, all right? So, or Thursdays, so they can book for weekends, right? So you're going to do it only in a very structured way. You're going to try this out. You're going to start small and work your way up, okay? The Five of Cups is here, showing that yes, remembering lessons from your past experiences is going to help inform how you handle the situation, okay? So, meaning that you've had other companies that chase you around with their promotions, and you were like, okay, I don't want to be like them, so I'm going to be like this, which is, if I hear from them once a week, cool. And if I hear about them at a certain time, then I can plot and plan for the week ahead. So maybe one promotion on a Sunday helps people prepare for the week ahead, and they can make their decision about how to use that promotion. And that way you're not giving up too much money with too many promotions, right? Okay. Interesting. The things that come to my mind sometimes, I'm not sure. So you know what that means. So now we're talking about what's going on here in the family department. Remember last week you were able to finally convince them to let you help a little bit, and it helped you a lot too. Now you've got new information about ways to make more money. Page of Pentacles, or ways that your money is working, coming to you. So this is good. You can find out how your help is helping. I think that's great with your family. The Ten of Pentacles showing that using the family money, if you're in charge of the estate per se, you will want to not use the family money to do the situation here, okay? So let your personal money be what you use in this situation with the family, not family money, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is showing that you will have enough money to take care of it, okay? Your personal money will handle it perfectly. You don't need to hand over family money from the family account because that will make things messy, all right? You want to make things clean and tidy. This person will only owe you money and not the estate money where you're running around chasing things and other people get a little crazy. You know, it gets more complicated, but we're going to keep it simple. They'll owe you money and nobody else. Now then, Pisces, let's talk about your passions. What has got you going, right? What are you doing for you to help keep you on the even keel? You're on the move. You're doing something. You are making time to take care of something. It feels like there will be some major opportunity. It could be, oh, look, I finally squirreled away 2 days to go camping for overnight. Huzzah. You finally found a way to work it into your schedule and you're moving on it. You're going to go do something that fulfills your needs and gets you back into your skin in a way that they won't even realize how much you needed it until you come back. All right? Very good. The Nine of Swords showing regrets about how you use your power will probably block you. You're going to be like, oh man, I feel like I really pushed people around to make this happen. And maybe you did push the envelope a little to make this happen. You're like, okay, I'm going to have you do my job over here, and you're going to have you do this job over there, and everything is, you're still building this business, but you are carving out a little bit of time that's going to make all the difference. You're going to come back a changed person. So all the regrets are, it's all going to come out, okay? It's all going to work its way out. I think that they're going to see that this was the best when you come back because the door is open. You are delegating, you are pushing your power around to make this happen. It feels like a block. Just use your power differently, right? You know how you used it in the past to change things, and you were pushy and shovey, and in this case you're going to make a few phone calls. You're going to make sure that each person is able and willing to cover certain things, and not everybody is going to have to do everything. There'll be one person doing this and one person doing that. You're going to use your power carefully and appropriately to delegate what you need to because you've had power in the past and you blew it, but now you know how to handle it. So you're handling it better. This is good news. And the door opens. Boom. We can go. We can go. You can do what you need to do. You can go fishing. You can go hang out in the woods and stare at trees. You can do whatever it is you do that makes you feel comfortable and happy and alive. Thank you, Pisces. It's getting the shoulders out of yeah, they were up on my ears. I've been stressed out for you, all right? So let's talk about your work and your health, all right? We have the Page of Wands. New information is coming to you this week about things you need to learn to take care of yourself better. Yeah, we'll do the health first. Haha, you're taking care of yourself better. This is great news. The Four of Cups, needing to stabilize your heart in some way. Calm your heart down, right? I feel like maybe high blood pressure or something like that is coming up for you. You want to create a good foundation for your heart in this situation. So that's what we're learning about. We're learning about how to calm the heck down, breathing. And what's beautiful is your dreams and goals are going to be, your wishes are being fulfilled in this situation. You're going to have an opportunity to calm down and do the right things, okay? Perfect. Yeah, we did this over here. Your passions are coming back, and they're going to calm you right down, and your heart is going to feel better about it, and that is wonderful news. Let's talk about work, all right? You need to learn something, okay? To move forward at work, you need to learn something new, and that's cool. You're like, okay, cool, we'll just put that on the dry board. We'll put that on the list of things I need to learn, and that'll be great, okay? You're going to find out that it will be strengthen your heart's desires about what you're working on, okay? So it's going to help your vision come to light, and you're going to feel very in control of the situation, and it will make you feel very happy and strong, okay? So everything it's going to build a strong foundation, okay, for what you're building. So it's good. You're like, okay, this is going to be really smart for me. Maybe you're getting an appointment system, right? And you need to like learn how to use the darn thing. But, you know, it's cool. Maybe you can let somebody else learn how to use it first, and then they can teach you. Haha. And then you'll only need to learn what you have to learn, and you'll save time. But in the end, it's going to build the business, and it's going to help the business grow. All right? Now then, we have the Nine of Cups. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Things are coming together. Things are falling into place. Perfect. And even better, you don't have to be there for all of it. So good. All right. Good for you. Let's talk about your relationship and your, we're going to talk about your relationships and your partnerships. All right. So we have the Six of Pentacles again. You're being very generous with your person. Whoever your partner is in life, you are being very generous with them. You're giving them a little bit more time and appreciation. You're loving upon them. You're also giving them a job. That's nice. It's going to help, right? And the World card is here showing me that as you approach this situation, you may be finishing one cycle and starting another. And in some cases that might block you. No, you're starting something. This is good. So yeah, this is going to be you completing a cycle and then starting another. And yes, it's going to help the relationship. So maybe you're like, okay, the stress is over. We're starting the part where you're my employee, but we're also starting the part where I have more time and I'm calmer and I want to spend more time with you. Let's hold hands and watch our favorite shows, all right? Or whatever. You're going to start a new cycle where you're creating more time for your person, okay? You have more time. You can do more for your person. You and your person are going to spend more time together. This is good. I like it very much. There will be new opportunities to create more time for each other. Interesting how the Pentacles has become time within your relationship. So you're creating more time with your relationship, creating new cycles, new situations, new routines within your family to take care of you and your relationship so that it doesn't suffer while you're doing this. And then there'll be new opportunities to create new patterns. Yay! Love this. It's super cool. Let's talk about the release department. What are we letting go of so we can grow? So our ideas are changing. We have to be willing to be flexible in the moment, and we're still doing it, okay? We need to still stay flexible in this moment to push through the things where we were like, okay, I'm going to do it like this, this, and this. You're like, wait a minute. I don't have to do it quite like this, this, and this. It can be simpler. It can be easier. Okay, so this, this, and this. Aha, perfect. So you've come up with a new, you're letting go of one theory of an idea, and you're coming up with a new one, all right? So you're releasing old ideas. Nice. Now we're going to work towards fairness and justice. So we're going to make sure that everybody is being treated fairly. Your spouse is going to be treated fairly. You're going to be treated fairly, and so are all of your people, okay? Everybody's going to get the time they need, and they're all going to feel loved and appreciated. So whether you're working on a spa or you're working on a contractor's license situation, I mean, you're working it out. So maybe everyone's going to get what they need out of that situation. All right? Perfect. Now we're looking at wishes. The star is here. The star is here. The hard work will be over when you release the old ideas and start welcoming in new ideas, okay? So the hard work is over. The building is complete. The space for your new company is complete. You're getting ready to flip the window and say, open. And isn't that wonderful? Nice. And not everyone has to be there at the same time. So that's good news. Great. Perfect. Some will be out doing jobs. Some will be inside handling the phones, right? Excellent. So let's talk about what's going on here in the movement and travel department. Yes, Ace of Swords, you are in charge. You are coming, it's becoming very clear that you can create what you want, but you want to also handle that carefully. New responsibility may also show up in this process, like, oh, look, there's another new responsibility, another new hoop I got to jump through. But it's not going to be a problem because you're moving on it. It's going to be fine. You'll be ready for it because you're being more flexible. You're not being rigid. In fact, rigidity is out, right? You're letting go of rigidity and everything is getting done. Nice. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is here saying that remembering the lessons from your past actually might block you at this time, okay? So you're in a place that's totally different because whatever happened in the past, I think you were very rigid and you were staying to the rigidity, and now you're not in rigidity, you're in flexibility. Haha, well done. And that flexibility needs to be what you focus on, not the past when you were rigid and stuff like that. And your Magician shows up to say, oh yeah, you have all the tools at your disposal right now to make anything you want happen. You can be as, and that flexibility and that flow with this new responsibility, you're just like, yeah, here, do this over here, do this over here, blah, 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 let's do it. Yay, it's done. So very cool. I love to see how you're embracing this new situation and just, you know, okay, cool, we're going to have to do this now, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. We don't have to freak out about it. We're just going with the flow. Nice. Well done. Now then, let's talk about the ambition. What's got you up in the morning? We have a lot of things getting you up in the morning, all right? And we have the Eight of Swords. So, yeah, being the person in charge and knowing that you had a little area where you got a little stuck is getting you up in the morning. You're like, okay, I have to figure this one little thing out. Okay, so I'm going to work it out. You're going to try and figure out who can handle this situation. How should it be done? Do we have the tools and the stuff to make it happen? What's going on with that situation? So you're up. You're up because you're like, I've been thinking about this throughout the night trying to make this work. This one little situation has to get handled. Dun, 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 dun. And you have the tools at your disposal. So I think you're thinking about this. You're thinking about this, but you're not quite to the solution part. You haven't found the tool yet, but you're gonna, all right? Because we have your partner in crime who's going to stand by your side and say, hey, we got this. You got this. This is fine. Hey, what about Bob? Can Bob come and help you with that? Oh, cool. Let's get Bob over here, and he'll help you with that, and it'll be fast and simple and easy. He's available because we didn't give him a job for the day. Oh, okay, cool. Perfect. Excellent. I can see on our booking suite that they don't have a job today, so we're going to have them call them and see if they can come in for a couple hours and do this one little project, and then we'll get it done and take care of it. Ta-da! And yes, there will be the sun. The sun is here saying, oh yes, we are feeling happiness, we are appreciating the newness of things, we are allowing ourselves to ask questions so that we don't have to have all the answers. And being okay, asking those questions and being new is the key to all of this flexibility, because it's really important that you pay attention to the fact that you don't have to have all the answers. Other people know. Maybe Bob knows the answer, and that's why we're calling Bob, all right? He doesn't have a job for the day, so we definitely know we can call him and ask him to come in and figure this out for us. And that's great. You are allowing other people to stay in their wheelhouse and do their thing, so you don't have to. This is the beauty of it all. It's all working. Perfect. Now then, we're talking about this situation over here. Now, if you're talking spa stuff, it might be that new regulations are in place for the nail salon section, and you need to call that nail salon person and say, here's what we know. Can you work it out? And they go, oh, sure, I got that. I already knew about that, and I was working on it, so don't worry. Got the tools at your disposal. Poof. Or we have that back in storage. We'll just go grab that thing out of storage, clean it up, and bring it in. So now you have a foot spa chair. Ta-da! All right. You see what I'm saying? It's all going to fall into place pretty easily. No problems. This card, this area here is talking about your friends, the people you are working with and loving upon. We have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is showing me that there's a wanting to get some new information about the financials so that you can, in fact, you know, well, it's usually wanting to get advice about your finances, right? So you're wanting to, one more time, check in with your people and making sure they're feeling like they're making enough money and that everybody is getting taken care of properly with your friends that you've hired to help you with your job. And everybody was like, okay, yeah, nope, there's a party. Three of Cups is showing me, oh, we're having a party right now. We are celebrating our wins. We are celebrating the experiences. We're working through this. You're coming at this situation with your friends so beautifully that it's great, right? So remember last week we worked until we couldn't work anymore, and then we had a party. We had like a Friday fun day where everybody got together and everybody got to relax and just chill out. You're going to have to find a day when this store or this shop that you're working out of is closed, okay? So find that day and make that day the day that you, after you've done your laundry and you've got your junk done, you have a little bonding time, okay? So everybody can come to the bonding time because they'll all have other days off besides the one day, and that will be wonderful. So then they all feel comfortable and everyone's got time to be together. Good. Yeah, this is not a block. This is absolutely a definite time for you to have a little meeting and then have a party. Very nice. Huzzah. It's bonding time because we have the Nine of Pentacles showing that you guys have all the money you need and everything is going to be great. Everybody's getting taken care of the way they need to be taken care of, and that is what we've been working for. Your friends are working out in this department and it's beautiful. All right. So let's talk now about how the unknown department. These are cards that are all going to apply to all areas or several areas in this reading. So within the wheel, they all are a part of it. So let's talk about now the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is all about having a convincing argument to get what you need done, all right? So we talked about the Knight of Swords in your money department. You're definitely needing to have a convincing argument to get things done there. As you step through here in the communication department, you're definitely going to want to have a convincing argument there with your family. Yeah, convincing argument there. And definitely within your passions department. In order for you to move forward with what you want and that door to open, you're going to have a convincing argument. Definitely at work and with your health and your partner. And of course, we're talking about the death and release department, travel, all of them. Really, you're having a convincing argument. You're convincing people of what you need them to do. And it's awesome. You've really found a way to handle it. You're doing a really great job using that charm, Pisces. Love that for you. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is showing up to say that in all these areas, this is your karma. You've worked this out. This is something that's been going on for you for a long time. Some of this you've seen before. You're working through it and coming out on the other side. Your financial worth and value, your communication skills, valuing yourself, and valuing yourself in your health, as well as valuing yourself at work, valuing your time with your person, your relationship. This is important also. So and of course, valuing your friends. Very nice. All of this is beautiful stuff you've been working on and had other times when you had to deal with it and weren't able to have much control over it maybe, and it was just already cut and dried as it was. But here you are in a position to really make it work, all right, and to truly handle it. So you're doing a beautiful job, and I love that for you, all right? And of course, we have Temperance. Temperance, going with the flow, all right? Don't try and control everything. Go with the flow. Let other people do what they do so that you don't have to, right? Delegate things to other people and allow things to fall through that don't need to, right? You don't need to push every little thing. Remember, the biggest thing you're letting go of is the idea that everything has to be your way, right? So we're getting to that place where we can, in fact, allow things to change a little and be more of whatever it needs to be. Perfect. Nice. This is going to happen here a lot and here as well. You're going to delegate it to somebody else as you're feeling stuck in your power. You're not. Okay. This is so beautiful. Pisces, and my goodness, it's such a wonderful week for you. I'm so excited to see this happening for you. This is all coming together so nicely. Can't wait to see your company get up off the ground. You are doing a great job. Everything is perfect. And of course, if this doesn't resonate, you just kind of break it down into things that do resonate, because I know that it does in some ways. It's just maybe not exactly this way. And if you want to leave comments and let me know how this is working for you, that would be great. I really appreciate it. And if you like and subscribe, if you haven't already, I appreciate that too. You can also share. That would be lovely. My little baby channel is so small. I'm still responding to all of my comments, and I appreciate the one and the all of you so much. We'll talk next week about the final week of October, which is going to be the 27th through November 2nd. All right? Thank you so much. We'll talk to you then.